On this episode, we talk about breasts.
Yes, all types of them, and they are flashing. I mean, trending on the internet right now.
Well, I don't think that's just now. Well, especially on your computer, it's a common search, but I'm sure on the internet, it's a common search.
There is nothing common about them. They are awesome and quite versatile.
Well, as you can see behind me, my buddy Mike is the breast photographer I know.
Well, you know, I can write the genuine positivity message about them.
Oh, you can write it about them? I thought you were going to write it on them. Darn it. Well, if you do write it on them, use a soft tip pen so you don't hurt them.
Ah, okay. And hey, you could update us on your house. All characters, events, and interviews in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices and answers are impersonated by untrained individuals. This is just for fun and is how we would like the conversation to go.
Welcome to What Happened in the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
I noticed a few things interesting right behind your head.
Well, including my head. It could be confused as a third.
Oh, there you go. Hey, are you from the movie Total Recall?
Well, that is a food picture. I have to give credit to the photographer. The photographer is Mike Hammer. Mike Hammer constantly posts pictures of the food he eats. However, you notice that the food he eats is always in the company of someone very attractive.
Well,
and I call him, I go, Mike, you're the breast photographer I know.
That's right. And not only that, it's multiple sources of food there.
Oh, yeah, you could do that also. But, yeah, we'll have to add that to the next post. But one of my jokes with Mike is always I put in your, Y-O-U-R, instead of you are.
Yes.
Your, and it drives him crazy because he is grammatically correct and much better at speaking USA than I am.
USA, rah, rah, rah.
Being English. But, yeah, he's like the grammar police on Facebook. So it's a lot of fun to tease him about that. So all of my posts are your, and he responds back, your, U-R-E. Your, you are.
Yes.
Your, it's not your. I go, I know, but it's funnier to make you crazy. So that's mine. And then what do you have behind you?
I have about our subject. There was an article on it. It's making huge headlines right now. There is a woman who breastfeeds topless in a pool, and her pictures that she has taken have gone viral. You can see her pictures on Instagram at Nurturing Novas.
Nurturing Novas. Well, Nova's her last name. Nova, N-O-V-S is her last name.
Right.
It's Katya, K-A-T-Y-A, Katya Novas, and it's her family. The kids' names are Zion and Phoenix, and they're in Punta Cana.
So the thing...
And yeah, she talks about lovemaking after kids and breastfeeding. And
right. Very natural friendly woman.
Yeah. Oh, Rob's her husband. That's it. I couldn't remember. Yeah.
So, but
yeah, she's been doing this a while, and so Nurturing Novas.
See, I was bottle fed, but when I first moved up to Wisconsin, I was kind of surprised to see how many women would breastfeed right in the parks and stuff. Granted, most of the time they would have like a towel over themselves or whatever.
Right. Well, they had a big thing last year on the strip in Las Vegas. Not on a strip, on downtown Las Vegas, where they had a bunch of women out there, and there was a big photo op of them all breastfeeding because it has become legal in all 50 states. To breastfeed in public as of when?
June of 2018.
So recently.
Yes. But and very recently. This is something that has not been, in some places, it's actually shunned. And it's like.
Oh, no. And I'm sure there are still places like that where people are like, oh, my God. I mean, okay. I don't want to see you chewing on your food, and I don't want to see you pooping in public either, like changing your kid's diaper. There are, I mean, don't just be, whipping it out just to prove a point.
Right.
I mean, if you're discreet, I have no problem with it at all. If you're if you're doing it to, well, I have a problem with sensationalism anyways. You know that.
Yes.
Like if
Unless it's us.
Well, even us, maybe that's why we haven't gone
viral yet, because we haven't gone stupid sensationalist yet.
Right, but maybe we have to. Right.
Okay.
Maybe I'll start breastfeeding.
Turn your head a little bit more to the right.
To the right.
All right. Now tilt your head backwards.
Backwards.
All right. Now turn your head to the left. More. Keep your head back more to the left. Don't nod it back and forth. There you go. Now
I was going.
I get it.
Yeah, you just want me to. Let me go like that.
There you go. Okay. Anyways, that'll
be the picture. That'll be the. All right. So remember, at about 5 minutes into the show, here, hang on me. Am I in a good spot?
And I just made a good hands. They're like, oh my God.
There you go. Okay, so there you go.
All right. Anywho's.
Well, there's a lot of good health reasons to do it. I mean, the big one is the immune systems and stuff like that. Plus, it also helps women, for some reason, breastfeeding with their anatomy also, where it has ties to prevention of cancer and
yes.
all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So,
right.
It's actually a good, healthy thing to do.
It is. So, my mom, when she first caught me the first time I was with a young girl, well, I was young too, 15, 16. She says, that'll teach me to bottle feed you.
That just seems really.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's what you do when you're, post-puberty.
Okay, says you. Well, I don't know if you remember, I had a character that a friend of mine developed called Baby Man.
Yes.
Baby Man accidentally breastfed till the age of 36. Baby Man now fights crime. So.
But I always thought that, what was that?
How could he be accidentally breastfed till the age of 36? I don't exactly know how we did that. But
yeah, that's all right. But all right, how about a genuine positivity message?
How about you write one?
I usually try to do one a week, and this is time to do one. So
just long overdue. So wait, let me introduce it.
Okay.
And this is our genuine positivity message by Fun Guy the Entertainer. It'll probably have something to do with what we're talking about. Scott, does it?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Breast, boobs, melons, jugs, lungworts, man bait, the twins, the girls, and even hooters. They have many names, come in all shapes and sizes and colors, and all females are born with them. They serve several purposes throughout life and is nature's way of balancing the work of childbirth with the pleasures achieved through the bonding of breastfeeding. By me.
That's positive.
It's very positive.
There are several purposes. So do it. You gotta have the positive part of it. So do it.
So do it. Yes.
So do it.
Well, I didn't want to get too explicit, but obviously.
So do it is not explicit.
No, that's true. But one of the things that when I was doing some research on this, after I first read about the breastfeeding being legal finally, there seems to be this big, huge thing, Super Bowl halftime show. What's his name? The Maroon 5 guy. Yeah, right.
Adam Levine. It was topless.
Yes, and all the women were saying, "Oh, it's okay for a man to show his nipples, but if a woman shows her nipples, it's oh my God."
Not that she's showing her nipples; it's she's showing her. Well, no, that's right because you got to cover the nipples because they're on the ends of the breast. Yeah, I don't know.
Correct.
But that's only here in the United States.
Yes. Well, not only in the United States, but the United States is almost like the third world countries where it's also not allowed.
Well, where you got to cover everything, including your face.
Yes. So, we're a little backwards here when it comes to nudity, which is
England. They go down to the Thames for lunch and take their tops off. And
sure, all the time.
The page 3 girls in the regular newspaper, they're topless.
Yep. So, but the thing that I found interesting is when I was writing my genuine positivity message, I wanted to make sure that I was correct, and it is females that are born with them, because men technically are not born with breasts. They do have nipples, but they do not have breasts. They have pecs.
Right, pectoral muscles. Women have pectoral muscles also.
And all this happens.
But they're mammary glands.
Right. It's
Thanks for the memories.
Up until 8 weeks during your gestation period, up to 8 weeks, that's when the nipples are created. But after 8 weeks, that's when you become either male or female with the chromosomes. At that point, the breasts are augmented with the milk glands and stuff like that in females, but the men do not. They just get muscle. That's it. That's where everything happens, right around 8 weeks. I thought it was pretty interesting.
I think it's interesting you honed in on the 8 weeks thing.
So, anyway, you have been mentioning for the past 2 weeks now about you having to find a place to live and move all in.
Yeah, well, so I've had a sordid past with homes, buy them and actually lose money.
Which is not supposed to be normal. No, it's supposed to be like the way to be safe.
Right. Well, it is an investment. You don't own your own home. So when I came back from California this last time, for the past 7 years, I probably should have bought a home, but I didn't. So rented again. Now the homeowner is selling the house and said, "Hey, great. Do me a favor, get out."
Yeah.
So gave us 30 days to get out.
Or you could buy the place for an inflated price.
Yeah, which is way higher than market price. So he's going to be sitting on the house for a while. So it doesn't give us a lot of time to go look and get exactly what we want. But we do think we found a home. The offer is in. It's in escrow, and now we're just waiting for.
Ooh, cool looking picture.
Waiting for. Oh God! Yes, the heat again.
Your chair out of the way so we can see the whole thing better.
I gotta go this way. I don't know which way to go.
All right. It looks like a 2-car garage.
Yeah, it's a 2-car garage, no driveway. That's one of the big things they have out here. That's one of the things that we didn't like. But the house was, out of all the homes that we looked at, the most ready to move into, where we wouldn't have to do a lot, because obviously we don't have a lot of time. Yes, I mean 30 days. We got to get it closed and everything, get the keys and move in. So we pretty much.
You can call the Property Brothers. They live in Vegas sometimes.
Yeah, I know where they live. I actually do know where they live. I actually dropped them off at their house.
Yes.
They're pretty cool dudes.
They are.
No, I mean, the point being, though, is, money, right? Yeah, and you can do anything if you have enough money.
That is correct.
I don't have enough money to do everything I want to do.
When they're up.
Go ahead.
When they're up in Canada, they're working in houses for $1 million, and it just freaks me out. It's like, how do you afford $1 million house?
Out here in Vegas, there's $1 million houses.
I don't understand that. I mean, I work 7 days a week for the most part, and granted, my house is worth about $250,000, but still,
I don't know. I do what I enjoy, and because of that, I haven't focused enough on the financials. Maybe I should focus more on the financial part of it. But I got a friend who's coming back who wants to help me possibly get a bigger show here in Vegas, where we're interviewing people for a regular basis and have the hotels or the downtown subsidize it. So we'll see what happens. I've got to stop building other people's dreams and start building mine some more.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a nice house. It'll get us by. But like I said, when you got 30 days to go find, you got to take what's on the market, not necessarily what you want. And there are bigger houses that I would like, but they're all up in North Las Vegas. So why would I want to have a 45-minute a day, commute?
Yes.
Every day for everybody in my family? It wouldn't be worth it for the money. So we're going to stay in this area.
Right.
And we'll own a house. So I'm very excited about that. A new chapter in Steve's life.
Well, I'm excited for you too.
And there is a guest room, so when you come out, you can have a place to stay.
Yay!
So we'll hopefully, since it's our house, the The kids are happy again because we can put pictures up on the walls again. We can paint.
Yeah, it's one of the things about renting. You got to be really careful what you do.
Right, because you get paid, you get charged, you get patch all the holes, and you got to repaint. Yeah. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to it. So we're purging again. That's the other thing, right? Get rid of everything that you don't need.
Right.
But not get rid of stuff that you might need. That's the hard part. Because we're not going to be able to afford to buy anything for a while. That's the other thing about when you do a move. There's that huge outlay of cash. You've got all the cash tied up in from your rent, with your deposit and all that stuff. Then you got the new place where you have to put all the deposits down, and you got to pay to move, and the little things you got to fix, and pay for this and pay for that, and pay for this and pay for that. So you run into this temporary money hole. So we'll get some more footage of the home as we're moving, and we'll put that up on the show so you guys can see those kinds of fun things. But yeah, other than that. It's about all I've got, but it's a good neighborhood. It's closer to Costco.
There you go. And as you don't have to downsize because it's a comparable size house, right?
Yes, it's less of an open floor plan. The floor plan we're in now is more open. So we do lose one room. It is a little bit smaller. It's like 400 square feet smaller. And we do lose one car garage, because we're at a 3-car garage.
Right.
So we do lose that.
And no driveway.
No driveway.
Can you park in the lawn?
No. It's still an HOA. But there is parking right on the side. There's a street with extra parking spaces in there.
Okay, yeah.
But you can see the cars from the house. So.
All right. Well, now that you're going to have your own spiffy house, we're going to have to call you Fancy Pants.
So now I could actually paint the walls green if you want me to.
Yes.
Said you can come out and you can pay for the paint. I don't know yet.
Walls and ceiling and everything, and then we do a 360 camera.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I like my studio the way it is, so there's that. I am going to put the piano back up when I move. I was going to put that up here, put the piano back up and get my guitar back out and start playing the piano and guitar again. So my fingers have no calluses on them anymore, so I don't even know if I'll be able to play for any length of time.
Yeah.
Anymore on the guitar. So, and I might take lessons again just to get bad habits out of the way. I don't know. But with no money, I won't be able to do that.
I understand.
But yeah, so that's the goal. I mean, we're excited. Are we? I don't know. Do I sound excited?
You sound almost stressed out more than anything. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Once you're moved in and everything's going fine, then the excitement will build. And then you'll have to, of course, have a party.
Yes. Well, multiple parties. But we'll have parties because it's that. And the other thing is, we've got really cool neighbors here. I mean, like really cool neighbors here. And that is what I'm going to miss. I mean, the people next door are really awesome. People across the street watch the house for us. We just lost the people next to us on the other side. Their landlord, he's selling that house. So that house will be up for sale. This house will be up for sale in the same block. There's another house on the block, couple up but they're all overpriced. They're all asking way more than what the houses are worth, and the market isn't really there yet either.
Right.
So these houses are going to sit for a little while. So
yeah, with no income now because they kicked you out. I don't understand that.
Well, when you need money, you need to get out. You need money, you need to get out. So, do what you got to do, right?
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I'm assuming we're about out of time.
We are out of time. So let's go right into it. What is our phrase origin? What's our phrase?
Fancy pants.
And why fancy pants?
Well, because
I am far from fancy pants with this house, and you are far from fancy pants with your new barn. But your new barn would be cool.
It means overly elaborate, swanky, or pretentious, especially of dress, and it's also applied to people who act in that manner.
Okay.
The first reference to the term in print is from an advertisement in the main newspaper, the Bangor Daily Whig and Courier from 1843. How far I'll go is that?
That's a long time ago.
A company of auctioneers called Williams and Prince advertised the sale of fancy pants, which were made of cashmere. That clearly refers that the pants were fancy. Cashmere was a type of soft wool cloth, not especially fancy by later standards, but quite exotic for a banger in the 1840s. Now, here's the other cool thing is the first record of the hyphenated fancy pants with the unequivocal intention of it being used as an adjective is from the same newspaper a few years later in 1930. You
think it was an accident, or you think they did it on purpose?
That's a good question. And of course, they're all dead, so we can't find out.
But when I think of fancy pants, who I think of? Golfers.
Yes.
Fancy pants.
Yes. Well, the cashmere pants and stuff that was popular for golf back in the day.
Oh, that was what it was for. It was back for golf. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, with that, I want to say, hey there, Fancy Pants Scott. Thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision because we wear fancy pants,
then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world, and subscribe to all of our shows. Go to my Instagram page, go to my Facebook page, go to Scott's Instagram page and Facebook page. I don't know if Scott's been posting. I've been asking him to. So please post more on your Instagram. I'll start posting more about my house, so you guys will be able to see what's going on. Actually, right now it's a holding pattern, obviously. When you're in escrow, you're just waiting for paperwork to go through. And
put your trays in their upright position and be prepared for Steve to move.
Yeah, the vehicle will be moving shortly. So you may see us at some point where I'm on my phone because I don't have internet or anything hooked up. It's going to be a definite possibility. So with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.